Good evening. This is Dan from Big Kids Collect. Uh, Doing another opening packages that we get in the mail from or different places. Today is going to feature three people from Twitter that I bought some cards from recently. Um, some of them I've had relationships of talking collectibles for maybe a year or 2 years or so. So, good people that, do nice things. I've always never had problems. So, when I see a sale on Twitter and they have something that I like, I have no problem buying it because I know where I'm getting from. Today's Twitter, we have something that I wasn't expecting to get today was our rack, or what is called a random act of kindness from Anthony Corona. Uh, he goes by a different name with his Twitter handle, but you can see that if you follow that. But anyways, we got this. We got from Matt Walkup. We've had some good conversations. I haven't got to talk to him in almost 2 years in the hobby, but we got to talking, and I made a couple purchases off of him. And another person, really good follow here is Saratoga Slabs. He has a great variety of different things, from low end to high end. Some stuff like you really want, but you just don't have the money for it. But you got some really cool stuff. But anyways, without much more ado, or telling you about who these people are, we're going to open up the wrap because Anthony said it wasn't nothing special. For someone to, without telling me, just send me a card, it's special to me because it's pretty cool. You know. Oh, yep. Very nice, Anthony. Thank you. Good people. He got me. We'll take off the little bit of tape. Show the audience. Got me Zach Collins. I'm a big Zach Collins fan, so the Zach Collins Chrome Auto. I guess maybe he picked it up somewhere along the way and thought of me when he decided to do something with it. And this is, I believe, a 2017 Tower Pipeline, number to 50. Number to 50. Try to get a little closer there. There we go. Of Zach Collins, and there's also Spencer Adams and Zach Birdie on there. But I'm a big Collins fan, so anything numbered and stuff, I'm always appreciative of. So thank you very much, Anthony. That's really cool. I told you I'd do something for you, but you have to let me know if I'm allowed to send you something back that would make your daughter or your family happy, But we've already talked and we'll figure it out. But thank you very much. So that was the stuff I didn't know. Here is the stuff that I do know. Now, I'm not going to call offhand, but we'll see what's in here. I think these were all slabs from the two purchases. This is Saratoga Slabs. He had a fun sale the other day. It was something I felt interesting in what he had to sell. And I got another sale coming up here, coming up in March. Going to do a little card show that's local in Connecticut here. So, deal I made with him was something I couldn't. I made a good offer, and he's been selling some of these Tauruses because he's done. A lot of these prices have dropped down $15 and $20 for these PSA 10s. So I made a fair offer on the four of them and got them. There's a little showboating for Saratoga Slabs. Very good guy. very easy to work with prices. His prices are really, really good in range, and he's even willing to accept an offer even if his price is good. He makes good sales. He's made good sales and ships quickly and does a good job with front to end. So next person, last package I'm open up today is from Matt Walker. Again, we had some previous conversations of my PC guide, Zach Collins, and we talked about Soto back in 2019, and it was kind of funny. I was going through the old Twitter account to kind of see what we talked about previously, because sometimes when you have Twitter accounts, sometimes you might not talk to the person for a while. So I just went over some of the old conversations we had, and you know, if we bought Soto when we were talking about Soto back then, like if we went more full in on it, we were both on the same page that Soto was something that worth buying. But anyways, so this is what I got from Matt from this purchase, and I'm not a very big Jeter collector. I've really never bought slabs of Jeter until recently, just because I want a little bit more variety for my shows. So, but anyways, just to give people different things to look at. So this is a showcase row 2 Jeter 1997. This was a freebie that Matt gave me. The Grass Kickers 2000. It was really cool of him just to throw that in as well. Then I bought these because you get chrome refractors. The glare is so nice. It's just fun to look at the cards. Not doing this spacing of the camera very well. I get used to this first angle to know what I'm dealing with. But that's a 1999 Bowman Chrome Lasting Impact Refractor PSA 9, and this is 2000 Topps Chrome 21st Century Refractor. PSA 8. I'm not very scared of the number 8, the number 9, the number 10. If you have the money and you could buy a slab and you feel comfortable with buying the slab at that price, you bought a slab. You no longer have money now. Your money's gone. Once you buy it, whatever you buy, it's already gone in that card. The magic of selling the card back for equal value at the same time of purchase or later, that's up to you. You know, if I bought this for $30 and in 6 years I could sell it for 60, I got to keep a cool card for 6 years and make $30 profit while I held it in my storage. Sounds like a fair deal, right? Not everything has to be $100,000 card. Enjoy the hobby. Collect what you like. Again, some of these cards I'm not very familiar with, and the designs are really cool. Again, the refractor design makes them eye catching. So, even when I bring them to the show, I'll probably have them, a few ticks above what the going market rate might be. Just to say, hey, I'm not really overly needed to remove the card from my collection, but here is it to showcase it. And if you're interested in it in a number, here's the number on it, but you don't have to buy it. You want to talk and say, all right, you want to buy one, two, or three, blah, 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 make a deal. That's a whole different story. Then we can sit down, we can talk baseball, and have a good time about it. And I find out those are good collectors because they they have interest in not just the numerical value of the cards, but they have some type of lineage or bought it when they were kids, or there was one card that they never got to buy because they didn't have money or whatever it may be. The lineage of cards is really cool. You know, I was a 1970s baby, so I grew up in the 80s looking at cards. I remember we could buy Garbage Pail Kids if our parents weren't looking. We could buy Garbage Pail Kids. All of a sudden, Garbage Pail Kids were bad cards because they had ill pictures on them and funny names. But then all the baseball cards and stuff, they were all out there. The chase was the McGuires, and then later on the Bonds, and then the Sosas, and all these cards. And I grew up in that hobby. Then find out most of the hobby was overmade. You know, we didn't have the internet back then, so you heard from the grapevine and the hobby shop talk, and going through Beckett magazines and Tough Stuff and all that. You find out, well, hey, what's going on here? Why is there so many of these? Why these cards don't have value? Why doesn't Beckett, make this rookie this value? Then you find out about production and other things. But nowadays we have the ease of access to find out, kind of guess at the quantities of what we're buying and the exclusivity of the certain item we're buying. Are we buying because we want to have more money for it, or just because we want to be that one of those people that has that card that may never give up that card, but they're cool enough because they bought it before it became more valuable. Anyways, I think I've gone a little further about talking the hobby. I always like to talk hobby. I just don't have many people to talk back and forth with the hobby. Maybe on my next show I'll get to meet a few more people at the show that want to come by, talk hobby, and see what we can do. But anyways, this is Dan from Big Kids Collect. I hope you enjoyed the packages I opened today. The people that I tagged in this video, they're good people, each one of them. If I was buying and they had something that they were selling on Twitter, I would definitely buy it because I trust all three of them. So have a good night. Dan from Big Kids Collect. Peace out.